Okay, so we are now on how to construct a frequency distribution. Okay, now we have here its steps, no? Step 1 is to determine the range of the observation R. Wherein our R here is the range that is just simply equivalent to the highest value of the observation minus the lowest value of the observation. Step 2, determine the number of classes to which the observations are to be grouped. It is given by Sturge's approximation. C is equal to 1 plus 3.322 log of n, where your n is the total number of observations. And number 3, approximate the class interval or class size, kalapara sa class, where you can compute as I is equal to the range over the C. Okay. So looking at our example in our notes, okay, example 2, you are given the following data, no? Where our n is equal to 35. Okay. So our solution. Okay, let's give a solution to that. Okay. Step 1, find the range. Okay? Saan gitong range? Range is the highest value minus the lowest value. So, what is the highest value sa atong observation? What? Observe the observation. Pinakadako nga value. We have 95. Minus pinakagamay, the lowest value. Si pinaka-lowest value nato dyan, we have 61. So that is, our range is just equal to 34. Okay, step 2. Compute for the number of classes given by this formula. So that is, you copy 1 plus 3.322 log, our n is 35, no? Okay, where our n is equal to 35 man. Given naman siya daan. So what is your answer using your calculator? Okay, using a calculator, you have, no? Using a calculator, you have, ano to siya? 1 plus 3.322 log 35. So your answer is, saan si answer na to? 6.13. Okay, your answer is 6.13 or approximately 6. Okay. Muna siyang number of classes. Pila ka buo classes, no? Number 3, compute for I, the class size. No? Unsa kalapara ang class. Given the formula I is equal to the range over C. So our range is 34. Our C is 6. So what is our answer? 34 divided 6, we have 5.67. 5.67 or approximately 6. What does it means? Meaning, ang kalaparan daw sa isa ka class is 6. Okay? Now, as you observe, mao man naman ni ang table gihatag sa inyo. This is the first class interval. Nag-start ta 61 because 61 man ang pinakagamay na score. Correct? Now, nganong naabot man ta sa 66? Because our I here, or ang kalapara sa isa ka class is 6. Nakuha na to. So, you count from 61. So, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. So, taman siya sa 66. Nakuha na to. Okay, since in the first class, we ended up to 66, it follows that the next score is 67. So, sa 67 na pod, mo-count na pug ka, gikan sa 67, count ka dapat uno man daw yung kalapara. So, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So 72 din siya. Okay. Now, asa man si C sa atong gi-compute niya? Number of classes. That is 6. So, mao ni siya class. Pila ka class? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unom siya ka classes. Okay? Mao na siya ang nasa atong notes. Sa tali, unsay but pasabot sa first, ang duwa ka tali sa first class. Here. But pasabot, nga ang score nga na fall ani nga interval 61 to 66 duha ra siya. Okay? So we go back to the data. Sakto ba siya nga duha 61 to 66 nga score? Diri wala na isa 61 dani wala na diri 62. So that's why duha ra atong tali. Kung unsa atong tali class ato na siya ibutang sa frequency F2. Duha ka tali, meaning to say 2. Okay? Now, what is X sub I or class marks? Ansila naman nato. How do we obtain this one? Si X sub I. You just simply, to obtain X sub I here, si X sub I, you just simply add 61, katong first class interval, 61 plus 66, you divide it by 2. Mura na king nagkuha siyang average. And that is 63.5. So that's why 63.5 inyong isulat din ha. Can you follow? To get the class marks here, ani na class, imurang i-add 67 plus 72. You divide it by 2. So you would come up with 69.5. Okay. Now, next column, we have CB or the class boundaries. Now, to obtain the class boundary of your first class interval, all you need to do here is to subtract the lower limit by 0.5 and then add its upper limit by 0.5. So, 61 minus 0.5, you have 60.5. Padulong sa diri 66 mag-add kag 0.5, so you have 66.5, and so on. The same na siya din na si 67 minusan nimo og 0.5, so you have 66.5 minus padulong sa, again I'm sorry dili minus, padulong sa 72 mag-add kag 0.5, so 72.5. Inana ra siya. Simple as that. No, kailangan siya imong frequency diri a total of 35 because our n here is 35. Moment to ang given dito nga 35. Okay. Now, how to obtain the less than frequency, no? Saan na to pag-obtain kung less than? So all you need to do here is to look at the frequency column. So kay 2 man na siya din ha, you write 2. Okay? What's next? What's this value here? From 2 here, okay, on the first row, imo siyang i-add dito sa ikaduha nga frequency. So, 2 plus 2, you have 4. Okay? So, again, pa-obtain diri, i-add na po mo si 4. Dito sa next nga frequency, 4 plus 7, you have 11. So, 11 plus 10, you have 21. 21 plus 8, 29. 29 plus 6, you have 35. So, a total 35, we are correct. Now, how about in the greater than frequency, no? Greater than CF. Greater than cumulative frequency, no? Saan man na nato? Ano, less than cumulative frequency kana, greater than cumulative. How do we obtain that one? So, since greater than man siya, we will start at the bottom row, no? Dirita magsugod sa pinakaubos. So, unsa iyang frequency sa ubos? 6. So, you write 6 here. Okay? So, what's next? Unsay atong value diri? So, we add 6 to the next nga frequency. 6 plus 8, you have 14. Okay, can you follow? Then you have 14 plus 10, 24. Uy, sabak ako manok. 24 plus 7, you have 31. 31 plus 2, you have 33. 33 plus 2, you have 35. Okay? So, nitingog na po akong manok. Okay. How about sa last column na relative frequency column? Unsa itong pag-obtain diri? Simple as that, class. By just looking at the frequency, 2 man na itong frequency, divide that nimo sa total number of observations, 35, times 100%. Okay? Again, tanaw ka dito sa frequency ani nga row 2, i-divide di mo sa total observations nga 35, then times 100%. Mao na siya ang pag-obtain sa relative frequency. No, and so on. I really hope na mo'y nasabtan. Okay? Thank you.